Hey Rockstar, Steve aka Void here, and welcome to another episode of Troll Talk Live. I'm super excited about today's episode. Basically, Troll Talk Live is where we hunt and capture guitar trolls who defy all human logic. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to be getting into a little bit of a background in just a second. But first, before we even get into it, just say hi in the comments. I'm trying a new system over here as well, and so if you want to just say hi, just make sure everything's working. Let me know where you're watching from, and if you've ever seen an episode of Troll Talk, you know we're gonna have a lot of fun here. So before we get to that, I'm wearing my Down with Trolls shirt over here, and if you want to grab some Down with Trolls merch, then go to downwithtrolls.com, use coupon code TROLLTALK, and you'll save $5. All right, now that that's out of the way, a little bit of background. If this is your first time joining us for Troll Talk Live, what basically in a nutshell what it is a lot of hey Mike, how's it going, buddy? A lot of very ridiculous people spend time online and comment on my ads, whether it's on Practice Less Play More, my book Practice Less Play More, most recently my song simplifier cheat sheet. There are comments that just defy all human logic, and so this show is an opportunity to have some fun. And by the way, it's super interactive, so feel free to comment. Feel free to, we're gonna just kind of see how this goes. Every episode is kind of different, but these the advertisements get comments that are super ridiculous, and so what we do is we comment back. We usually kill with kindness, and it gives me a chance to also explain. You also learn a little bit too, because it gives me a chance to explain kind of what I was going for, or if you're a guitar player, then also some really useful insights and techniques. But anyway, let's get to the trolling you now, Steve. Okay, perfect. I actually can't tell who that is, who wrote that, and so some of the people are going to be anonymous, and that's totally fine. But let's get to my screen, because one of the very important details here is that I haven't read these comments yet. So on this show here, and I love how many people are turning out for this show. It's so funny to me how many people love this. So yeah, anyway, so I haven't watched or I haven't read the comments yet. Okay, that's the key here. I'm using this show also as an opportunity to do some work that I was kind of lazy and procrastinating. Like I'm supposed to go into the comments and kind of look, see if there's any like troublemakers, if there's, I would comment back, all that stuff. But then I thought, okay, well, let's just do it live on camera and have other people watching, because other people who can watch and see the ridiculousness, it just makes it so much more fun. So without further ado, let's get to it. So again, I haven't seen these, so let's get to it. And just let me know if you could see my screen. Might need to zoom in a little bit. But the funny thing is sometimes you can see a little bit of the preview. And so like right here already I see someone saying that it's a scam. But let's just go in order. All right. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Welcome, Steven. Cool. So let's get to the comments. All right, so we're going to see some sarcasm, we're going to see some low IQ, some stuff like that. Sometimes I won't know whether or not the person's joking or not. But this ad over here, which I don't know where it was showing, probably somewhere either on Facebook or Instagram, this is for my song Simplifier. So someone is super sad. It's this guy, Jan Monroe Stevens. Okay, God, if only Mozart... God, if only Mozart or the Beatles had one of these. So the song Simplifier. Yeah, okay, so anyway, so he's getting, like, I detect a little bit of passive aggression over here. Cool, welcome, Steve-O. Sweet, all right, so this guy, not so bad. And I don't know what we're going to get over here. I mean, I see scam, and so we'll see what he was putting scam to, but I don't know if some of these people are going to be supportive. Some of these might actually be nice comments. Some of them might be customer support type stuff that maybe someone can't access something or whatever. But let's check it out. Let's just keep going. So let's see here. And if you ever think that, like, if you have an idea for what to comment back, I could 100% use your help. So just feel free to comment back. But let's go with, I'm going to laugh. So this is the key with trolls, is you don't fire back with firepower that is negative. You don't try to win. You don't try to combat lack of logic with logic, okay? What you do is you kill with kindness. So these people are your best friend, okay? So here we're gonna go, okay, I'm gonna pretend like he wasn't, I'm gonna pretend like he wasn't joking. This is what really makes them pissed off. I'm gonna pretend like he wasn't joking, and I'm gonna go, I'm gonna love this, okay? And I'm gonna go 100%. So that would have been awesome. All right, so just started getting a little bit warmed up over here. A little warmed up. Okay, and I think, yeah, so it'll show that it's me. Yeah, it's me on both. Okay, sweet. I want them to know that I'm commenting back. A lot of them will kind of like, you know, they'll either get defensive or they'll like change their tune. They'll say, "Oh yeah, you know, I was just joking" or whatever. But anyway, that one's not the strongest. We've seen some really good ones. Okay, so let's keep going here. So, it won't let me enter my name and email. Okay, sorry about that, Vince. Okay, Apple iPad. Okay, no, that's just a customer support thing. Okay, so let's just go to all comments and let's get into it here. Is is this Bullocks? Is it just spam, or can I get the sheet as a PDF for free? Okay, so I'm gonna like that. Some of this is gonna be, I apologize. Some of this is gonna be some customer support because I gotta be helpful as well. So it's like, hey Andy, you can totally get the PDF and videos for free. Either click the link, and I'm gonna copy some of this just so I can paste, just so you guys don't have to watch me do like customer support. But either click the link or send a message to support rockstarmind.com. Okay, so let's just do. I'll just copy that just in case. Okay, cool. So that's you know, whatever. That's not a troll. I mean, I guess kind of like someone's like kind of like skeptical. But let's see. What? Morrissey's voice is fucking annoying, man. Dire vocalist. What is this guy talking about? Or girl, Jody, what are you talking about? It's like maybe they thought that they were maybe they thought they were commenting on another post. That's the only way I could explain this. But okay, dire vocalist. Okay, be like, that's one way to look at it. Are you sure you got the right post? And see, the cool thing is that this also like stirs up people to like respond back and like keep replying. So some nonsense kind of comes out of that. But are you sure? And sometimes it happens on the episode too. Are you sure you got the right post here? And the funny thing is actually this was 6 weeks ago, so Jody's not going to know what the hell's going on. Okay, faster is not the answer. What do you mean? So I'll be like, what do you mean? Okay. So I love asking the question, like, just to keep the ridiculousness going. Fast is not the answer. So we have super busy people who, they want to move slower? Not sure. You're only after the email address to bombard us with, because you certainly don't get the cheat sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna, wow, okay. Sorry about that. And Robert. Okay, and then I'll go here. So please send a message, and probably like say like F off or something like that, which is so funny. I'm trying to help. Please send a message to support, and we'll get the PDF and videos to you. Okay, sweet. Let's see over here. And yeah, hey Howard, how's it going, buddy? Been hit with that kindness from Steve. Totally disarmed. Okay, so what else we got? Can you imagine having time to comment on so many posts each day that you confuse them? So the funniest ones so far, like from the past, like we'll go on the Play More app you can find in the App Store, and on the Google Play Store. You can watch so many different situations where comments back, like when I comment on them and I kill with kindness, the comments that they reply with are absolutely amazing. Steven's saying some people are either clueless or have nothing better to do while sitting on the computer in their mom's basement. Exactly. Pizza boxes everywhere, tons of stains. Stains on their shirt. They haven't changed in 3 weeks. You got it, man. That's awesome. All right. So, okay. So Russia, that has nothing to do with this here. Okay, sweet. Oh, perfect. Some propaganda. Perfect. All right. Yes, we're using this as an opportunity to. Okay, let's delete that. So I don't want to get on the no-fly list over here. Looks Looks suitably useless. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna laugh at that. Cool. How so? All right. Because I always want them to go along with the... Oh, he looks like a happy guy. I want them to go along with that thought. I just want to know more. Get into the mind of the troll. Okay, and Philip or Philippe, spam. All right, so spam, and I'll be like, just no. It makes no sense to laugh at that. And cool. How so? All right, sweet. We're on fire here. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. Let's keep going here. And thanks for joining me. For some people, this is not the most entertaining thing. For other people, they love it. Okay, so I appreciate you hanging out. And if you have any ideas of what to say, then I'm always open. Okay, cool. So let's keep going here. Joe Harris, the basketball player in the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, so pumped to hear all the groundbreaking work done with this sheet. Oh, cool. All right. And I'm just gonna play dumb. This is the best thing here, is just play dumb. All right. I'll be like, LOL. What do you mean? All right. This is just, it's my favorite because they'll always think that they're the smartest or they know what's up. And this is a guitar cheat sheet. Like basically, I should have given some context. Like makes it more ridiculous. I basically created situations that get people, or I created like solutions when people get stuck, and these people are taking it way too seriously, which is incredible. I mean, this is a download that you get for free. You click the button and you put your email address and your name, and you get a download and a video to help you play to help you play songs faster. And so, but that pisses a lot of people off for some really, really dumb reason. Okay, so is that what the Beatles used? I'm gonna put yes. I think I heard George mention it in an interview once. Okay, sweet. So okay, so anyway, so we're still getting warmed up. I just feel like this is still the tip of the iceberg over here. People are so protective. It's like this gospel of guitar that they're just upholding some tradition. It's so ridiculous. Okay, cool. So I like that. Your style, if that's your style. Cool. Okay, practice. This is fine. Basic bullshit scam. All this is the first 2 Mel Bay books. If you gotta have a book. I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. Cool, man. Have fun. All right. Like, see, this is, and usually the person's going to come back with something as if my comment is going to completely ruin their day. And so they're going to probably tell me to F off or something, because they're not expecting me to reply. There's a lot of great tutorials out there at no cost at all. For sure. Like this one. Okay, just play the damn thing and stop listening to all these scam artists trying to make money off of beginners. All this information is available online for free. Yeah, man. Like when you click the link and download it for free. Smiley face. Okay, yes, now we're getting there. See, these people are angry. They're very, very angry, and I've got to pay the price for it. And by the way, some people come to. It's funny when some people come to the rescue over here. Like, and also it's funny, and I will say I appreciate when people come to, like, when they want to come to my rescue, thinking that this stuff that it bothers me. I just want to make it clear that I find this some of the funniest, like, the human psychology of talking about a guitar, a free, like, download the song simplifier cheat sheet. What do I say? I don't say it's free over here, but you could download it for free. You just have to click. It's all good. But what the world has become, where someone hiding behind a keyboard can basically look at something like this, okay, the song simplifier, and instead of clicking, like, let's just actually click to it. So instead of clicking here, follow link. So instead of clicking and just basically like putting your name and email address, right? Like that's it. Put your name and email address. That's it. Instead of clicking, it's so much easier to them to just write a nasty comment. Like, how funny is that? Where is their head at? And so obviously it's like, I think it's up, somewhere down south. But it's so ridiculous to me, and that's why I love this, and that's why it's so entertaining, because what the hell are they thinking? They're not. So okay, let's keep going. Let's actually get to some comments over here. All right. So Steve-O, I believe I was once in the troll category, skeptical of what the Voidster had to offer. No, you weren't. I don't think so. If you were, it wasn't like this. No, I mean, I think there may have been a comment on one of the ads, because there was a lot of BS out there for sure. But even if, I mean, come on, like this is on another level though. That this guy is probably practicing scales endlessly and probably still can't play a song, but still upholds this thing that you need to be able to or you have to do something, you have to go through a certain struggle, or things have to take a certain amount of time, just like super ancient thinking. But yeah, Steve-O, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember any trolling or anything like that. So, oh yeah, Howard, yeah, thanks, bud. Actually, yeah, the Down with Trolls, that was your idea, man. Recommend buying Steve's troll coffee mug or t-shirt. Thank you. Steven, why don't you just reassure them that you're a professional who's trying to help people to be better at their favorite hobby? Because that would be too easy. That is not, I mean, we do that for the people who have a brain that that are interested, and even just as an adult, like you see a book or you see something that's helpful and you get in my world and you're polite and all that, those people deserve that kind of thing. Regard for their well-being and stuff like that. These people who just vandalize the ad, they're still helping me actually, because they're making more people see the ad. And as you can see, a lot of people like the ad. Usually there's a lot more angry faces on here, but people are sharing it. It's all good. But no, I don't, because what you're saying, Steven, like, it makes complete sense, but that's the problem, is that what you're saying, it actually makes sense, and these people don't operate in a world of logic. So that's what's so funny about it, is that if I said, well, no, I've been doing this for years, and I've done that in the past, by the way, like, I've been doing this for years, and, you're in good hands, or blah, 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 blah. They don't get it. Like, there have been, actually, just go to the Play More app, and you could see back episodes of so you'll see the season 1 of Troll Talk, and you'll see how, like, some ridiculousness that's been there. But let's just see if we can dig deeper, okay? And by the way, I love that you guys are wasting time with me over here. So much fun hanging out. So okay, Mike, yeah, people get so bent out of shape about things that they don't have any impact on them. Yeah, well, they get bent out of shape also about if you did something different than they did. Like, a lot of guitar teachers, they need you to learn the way that they learned. Like, or if it was a struggle for them, it's got to be a struggle for everyone else. And nice, Cindy. Yeah. The Mel Bay books for sure. I don't want to hate on any other teachers or books or anything like that. Like, if you find something that works for you, then great. It's just the premise of this whole thing is that I'm putting out a cheat sheet that I put together, like over 100 different simplifications of if you encounter this situation, then do this. If you encounter this, do this. And, like, with all good intentions, and then I put it out there and just gets destroyed, or at least they attempt to. Okay, let's keep going. So, and again, the new way to play and perform songs on guitar with more confidence. All right. The best way to simplify a song is to send a sub to do the gig. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, that deserves. That's good. I like that. Okay, looks like a wannabe chart to me. Real musicians learn the song and implant it in their brain. Cool, man. What songs are you working on this week? Some people answer that question. Some people actually, they're like, I still can't play songs. Like, no joke. Some people will still answer this question as like, oh no, I still can't play songs. I'm still working on playing a song. So anyway, soon some Wonder Boy will come up with a new way to play guitar without even picking it up. That'll be a lot of fun. Still hashing the blueprints. So some of the people, they're not like necessarily like rude. They're just joking around, and that's totally cool. I'm so down with that. Okay, 10,000 hours, my man. 10,000 hours. Maybe. But what if it wasn't? Or what if could happen unless? Okay. Some people are just very, very set in their ways. Very set in their ways. And that's the part of it that's almost just like, I mean, you're observing... and these are the only, like, these are the people who are coming out to play. Like, a lot of people downloaded this cheat sheet and like they just don't speak up. These are the kind of people who like they like to comment. Like, they'll either make a joke or they'll... The funny thing is, like, when people are trying to teach, like, no way, man, what you're doing here, like, it's like if I went to it's like if I went to McDonald's and I just hung out there by the counter and I was just like, nah, man, nah. And it's like I'm just commenting on what they're doing. So like, no. Too much protein. No. You actually, no. Not enough edamame. And like, I just like start giving them advice and just like, hey, I'm just trying to run my business. Hey, we're all trying to have a good time here. Someone just wants to order a Big Mac. Just go for it. It's all good. Like these people just hang around trying to like impart their wisdom and nobody's paying attention. That's the funny part. Here, I make a show out of it because it's hilarious to me. But the funniest is that when someone sees this on Facebook, a lot of times they don't even see these comments that are so buried. And some people, these are actually short. Some people will put like paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of just how they're trying to teach. They're trying to teach the lesson of, oh, this is how it is. This is how it's got to be. And no one will ever see it. So, is that, I guess it's maybe a little bit narcissistic. But yeah, entertaining nonetheless. So let's keep going here. Let's so scam. Scam. All right. And I'm gonna laugh. I'll be like, wow, that's a lot of exclamation points. All right, because I think that they expect people to fire back. So yeah, and yeah. So Shauna, yeah. I mean, you're not trolling. No, you're chirping for sure. And yeah, I don't know. So Mike's saying, I think that they just get mad because they're too silly to find shortcuts to where they wanted to go. They don't believe shortcuts even exist. I think they just accept life is hard or something like that. And there have been some people on here who have been like super drunk and just writing like the rudest stuff. And sometimes it crosses a line. So, we got to like, none of this stuff. This is all like super, super easy. I've got to advertise more. I got to get some more trolls. I got to say some more controversial stuff because this is still a little bit safe. And yeah, Cindy plus old Mel didn't provide any feedback. Yeah, and Steven, yeah, none of them know that you're putting them on blast at the moment, for sure. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, I should have probably put some exclamation marks. But first, let's just see what he says over here. You gotta warm them up, This isn't the only, like, it's not the only interaction that we've got over here. Okay, so let's see. This last one over here. Okay, so Mario, nice, good read. I appreciate it. Yeah, I even said there, happy to see a positive comment in here for once. Okay, let's see the newest ones, because this is an older ad, I think. That's what... This is great. Yep. Yeah. That's funny. I like that. Purchase the system. Thanks. Okay, sweet. Okay, and Babette, nice. Thank you for helping there. Appreciate that. Okay. And let's see if we can find... Some people aren't meant to be engineers. Others aren't meant to shred. The sooner you figure that out and accept it, the less frustrated you'll be. He's projecting. He's projecting. Oh, man, it's so sad to me. It's sad to me that someone like this just... The path that they went down, it just didn't lead to the result that they wanted. And let's just say 4 or 5 times in your life, that's just such a little amount of time to try, an amount of times to try. And so you don't hook up with the right people, or you don't find the right video or the right coach or whatever it might be, and you tried a few different ways, probably actually the same way 4 or 5 different times, and you just are robbed. You're just robbed of the experience, and so it ends up shaping your belief system. And then you just kind of say stupid shit like this. Some people aren't meant to be engineers. Others aren't meant to shred. The sooner you figure that out and accept it, the less frustrated you'll be. Now, I guess in some ways that's also wise. So on the flip side of it, because like words, you got to remember too, words are in this format. This is one of, I guess, the downfalls of humanity is text messaging, because there's no tone or body language to it. The other two important forms of communication. And so on the flip side, if I'm thinking about it as like he's just saying that you make the best of your strengths, I actually agree with that. That like, yeah, you can make the best of your strengths. Now, because I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume that, because the way that I read it is just like this guy is a failed musician, and I probably should look to see if he's got a guitar with him. No, not in the image there, but maybe. Usually these guys who have like a strong opinion, they'll usually have a guitar in there. So actually, Russell, I apologize, because it's possible that what you mean is just like you just got to make the best of like what you've got, and so it's not necessarily the sort of dark undertone that every other message has, where it's just like, you know, like no pain no gain, or you know, this stuff is all bullshit, or whatever it might be. What this guy might be saying is that it's just like, you know what, play your strengths and don't try to be something that you're not. And like, and down the road, I don't know, maybe you end up shredding or whatever, but you got to like do what makes you happy. If he's talking like that, then that's more of the conversation that I like to have. But this, if he's talking about what I think he's talking about how just like, you know what, just you're limited. You're limited. Don't even try. Don't even try. If you can't get it going on guitar, then don't even bother. Like, this is the kind of thing this is the trollery that we usually deal with. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna kind of, just for the fun of this show, that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so sorry, Russell. All right, cool. And then I think there's a lot of other comments, nice comments from Riff Starter. Let's just quickly check. This is from a songwriting episode. Yeah, so this is all like super supportive. That's cool. Appreciate it. Let me actually mark that as red. Let's just check these ones quick, because on these ones, this is a show where I'm like literally showing people I'm helping them. So if there are any troll comments on here, it would be even funnier. For some reason, a picture of me. I don't know why. Written by Randy Rhodes. Randy Rhodes could have given Eddie Van Halen a run for his money if only he lived longer. Yeah, so written by Randy Rhodes. Yeah, okay, bud. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, the song is released by Ozzy Osbourne. All right, so let's see here. Okay, there's one from Mike. Love this riff. When are you gonna riff start one of your power ballads? Surrender. Nice. So no trollery. It's a little disappointing. I'll admit, it is a little disappointing when there's no trolls on there. Okay, Tony, thank you, buddy. Let's just see. Greg, all right. Angra, I think he's talking about the band. Okay, let's just check the last one, I believe. Last few, actually. Okay, just wrapping this one up. Still, I mean, again, I gotta be more controversial. I gotta be more controversial here, because we're not getting enough trolls. Isn't this intro played using hammer-ons and pull-offs with just the left hand? Exactly. Okay, so so here, this is Thunderstruck, right? Yeah. So I'm playing something here that is presented a certain way. And yeah, I mean, maybe they're just starting conversation. Hold on, but this could be good. Hold on, exactly what I was going to say. The correct way is to pick every note. If you listen to the original, you could hear it. If you watch him play live, you could see it. The only time Angus uses hammer-ons is when he raises his right hand to, yeah, that's actually, this guy's right. Yep. I agree with what you're saying, but if I couldn't play it one-handed, I would never play it because I think it sounds clumsy with a pick. Yeah, I mean, everyone should just play however they want. Yes, all right. This guy knows what's up with 3 names that are the same. Picking each note is more difficult. Should it be ever so slightly muted? You can hear it in the video. Towards the end of the video, there's a part where he trips up as his picking hand goes out of sync with his fretting hand. Oh, thanks, bud. Okay, cool. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's a part where I like screwed up and talked about it, or maybe he caught something there. Either way, it's all good. Michael, Mike, Mickey. Totally cool. So, and let's see here. All right, cool. Thanks for the love, guys. And let's just wrap this one up. I'm just broadcasting myself doing work. Like this is the only way that I'll get it done is if I broadcast it. Appreciate the nice words. Yeah, appreciate the nice words. That's really nice. Got some great people watching. It's the people who aren't so great that, that's what we're all laughing at over here. So let's just see the last one here, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Cool. All right. So I think that we're good to go. And, again, I got to be more controversial here because this wasn't as crazy as it typically gets. We had some good ones. We had some decent ones. But, again, this is my responsibility to make sure that I say some more controversial stuff that gets the trolls' ears or horns perked up. And yeah, anyway, I'll work on that. I'm gonna work on that. I can't go lukewarm. Got to go all the way so that the gospel starts coming out, that they could start preaching all this guitar nonsense. Anyway, so let's just see. Let's catch up on the chat over here. All right. So I've been teaching myself for over a year, so I'm open to many ways of teaching. Yeah, Steven, no worries, bud. You just stay. You're in a good place for sure. Jeff, I finally catch you live and no trolls. Yeah, Jeff, no trolls. Well, no, there were trolls. I guess if you just go back a little bit, there were a couple of good ones. All right. Cool. All right, Shauna. No, I wouldn't say it's trolling. It's chirping. Okay. So it's not trolling. I mean, I guess in some ways it could be considered trolling, but no. Yours has some humor, and logic to it. There's no logic here. So anyway, we'll wrap up the session here, the episode, because we're at about 30 minutes. And thank you so much for joining. Again, if you want to grab your Down with Trolls shirts or mugs, or even, I think, do we have an apron yet? No, maybe I have to make that. But check out downwithtrolls.com. Put in the coupon code TROLLTALK. Save $5, and yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna go to work. This is why it takes a little bit of time to collect all the nonsense. So I've got to advertise some more, and there'll be some good ones coming up, I promise. All right, so let's end it here. Always a blast hanging out and making complete fools out of fools online, killing them with kindness. So much fun. Again, thanks so much for joining, and we'll talk soon. Take care.